I have a form of synesthesia, which basically means that music and other sounds trigger certain visual stimuli in my mind. That's what I'm trying to convey here for Berlin, which is the third track on the EP Trials, Tribulations and Cheap Plastic Trophies that comes out tonight at midnight. The track is very inspired by the music of its namesake city, which means that there's a lot of elements of techno and all of its different subgenres. This results in a pumping black bass line with elements of orange and greens in the synths as they flash around, with tiny touches of reds and purples very much buried underneath the track. Overall, the look of this song is very harsh and jagged with lots of sharp lines, which is reflected in the sound design of the track. It employs a lot of sawtooth waveforms, especially in the bass and the lead synth that you can hear in the intro. However, this harshness somewhat contrasts the story of the song, which is about me moving to Berlin and finding a new sense of freedom in this city. Suddenly realizing that I have this whole new life ahead of me in this, quote, big grey oasis. It's obviously a massive difference from my small town upbringings, but genuinely I love it here. There are of course some difficulties, and especially realizing how much that I've changed since moving here is difficult. I reflect on that especially in the bridge of the song. Overall, within the EP, Berlin is the most positive moment, and also the transition between the first half, which covers my old life, and the second half, which covers the new. Berlin is basically that flight that I took from Dublin to Berlin nearly 9 months ago now in September. And here we have the final piece. Harsh lines of greens, oranges building up these strange structures that I can't quite describe to you, but they're very interesting, all floating over a pumping black bass line with flashes of purples and reds. This song and the 4 others on the EP are going to be out tonight at midnight, so I'll see you there.